Greetings and thanks for ending your Monday on 2. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian. Well,
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Atlanta, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. Different styles, but the same goal, to dominate in the painted area.
Capella, if we watched him again there, he would be reading where that ball is going, and he positions himself before the ball even comes off.
For 3, O'Neal. And he buries his first look.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Young against Conley. Right side, Bogdanovic. Rebounded by the Jazz. Mitchell with the ball. Now Bogdanovic defending. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Mitchell.
Incredible balance on that take. You got to respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
And he lobs it up top and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Bogdanovic passes to Conley. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill. And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an All-Star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Just 4 to shoot to the middle. Stolen by Conley. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Collins passes to Young. Now Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. To the paint. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert.
That missed aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Misses in close.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. 2 minutes.
Conley against Young. The kick to Hunter. And here's Capella. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Young.
It's been a struggle for them to get anything to fall.
Misses the jumper. In transition, here come the Jazz. The 3 from Mitchell. That shot off the mark. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Collins finds Young. Inside. And stolen by Gobert. Conley against Young. Now here's Conley. He's guarded closely. Five to shoot. From the high post. The rebound by the Hawks.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Back to Hunter. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, that's where John Collins sets up shop down in the paint, quick and athletic, able to corral the miss.
It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Left side Young from 15 feet away. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
16 seconds left in the first quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Bogdanovich down low. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Jazz out in front, leading by... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Taking a look at the Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center position.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Throws it up high. Throw it down on the lob.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Brent, no matter what happens in DeAndre Hunter's pro career, in college, he created a signature moment for himself in the closing moments of the 2019 National Championship game. Remember, he hit a game-tying three to send it to overtime.
And then the Cavs eventually were able to pull that game out and win the title. It was just a heroic end to his season. But he's about defense, and that's the area of the court right now where he's making the most impact in his NBA career.
Young against Conley. The three from Mitchell sinks the tray. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
There's Bogdanovich with the three. The shot won't fall. And Utah will come the other way. Mitchell with the ball. Now Bogdanovich defending. And there's contact and a whistle. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Shot clock at 6. Conley passes to Gobert. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Young to the inside. Capella, 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Outside Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. The 3, Collins. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Conley goes in, and it's good for 2.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
2 minutes remaining.
Conley against Bogdanovich. Down low. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
It's a pretty soft touch for Bogdanovich, trying to do some damage on the inside now.
Outside Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to O'Neal. There's the triple. And again, it's Utah with a three.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. There's the drive. Collins with it. Outside Young. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Stolen by Young. All sorts of time. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Young's got 6 points.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
Conley against Young. Outside Mitchell. Inside. Stolen by Capella. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Right side Hunter. Pass to Capella. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Give him 8.
Well, with a big guy, a little bit of physicality can go a long way. Got inside that time.
Conley goes in. Up and in on the layup. And the Jazz lead by 8.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
And that concludes the first half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. From the get-go, it was Utah that came out strong. They didn't wait long to put together a... And that...
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
We've got Cam Reddish, Danilo Gallinari out there with Onyeka Okongwu. Then there's Lou Williams, and it's Herter in at the 2. So that's the Hawks 5. Pass to Williams. Here's Okongwu. Now Herter. And he slams it in one-handed.
Herter getting up there and making that one look pretty easy.
Here's Honey. And stolen by Herter. 3-pointer. The rebound by Whiteside. Utah's gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Here's Honey. And that one's good.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Pass to Gallinari. Goes up on the wing. And no good. And it's Utah the other way. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
Cam Reddish. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Whiteside drawing the double team. Here's Honey. No one near him. Shot clock at 5. Ingles, good. And now it's a 10-point Jazz lead.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Gallinari. Rebounded by Gay.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
And Whiteside with the bucket on the assist by Clarkson. Whiteside's gotten his first bucket of the night. Outside, Williams. Gay against Gallinari. Outside, Williams. Into the lane. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Clarkson with the ball. Now Herter defending. And he commits the intentional foul.
Kevin Herter. And that's his first personal foul. Team second.
That's tipped. Outside, Ingles. 6 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
Utah ball.
Off the inbound. Here's Gay. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like how Rudy uses his athleticism to draw some attention. He puts the D in a difficult spot there.
And he makes the first.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Gay. For Atlanta, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to Reddish. Now Herter. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Back to Reddish. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Williams. And he banks in the layup.
Well, it's such a challenge trying to alter anything that Lou Williams does just because you're on your heels most of the time. Big expectations on Cam Reddish as he came into the league and now starting to adapt to more and more minutes.
And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pass to Herter. To the inside. Okongwu. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And while Cam Reddish has certainly had his obstacles since joining the league, he's proven he's ready to learn, Brent.
I think that's the most important thing is after you get over the anger, trust me, to get angry first, is just to settle in and say, what can I work on and where can I start to earn minutes on the floor? Cam's starting to do that, and he's starting to grow.
Pass to Reddish. Stolen by Whiteside. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Clarkson against Williams. Whiteside down low. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Okongwu. Whiteside can't get it to go. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And Reddish, here we go. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game. Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
The third quarter comes to a close. Jazz out in front, up by 8. All right. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So Utah ends up going with a new group. So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. For 3, Collins. And the call over the back.
Did he think he could get away with that? It was a pretty obvious call.
Nothing wrong with being physical, but that's just over the top.
Outside Mitchell. Here's the 3. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 5 assists in the game. Conley against Young. Pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Young. Launches it. Hits a three-pointer.
When you hit a 3 on Young, you can expect him to come right back at you.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Young against Bogdanovic. From deep. Young misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
Team second.
Here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Hawks. Outside Bogdanovic. Collins. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Conley with the ball. And Capella picks him up defensively. The kick out to Conley. To the paint. The shot no good. Capella with the defensive effort. Outside Young. Back to Collins. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. The Jazz have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. There's the double with Bogdanovic. From deep, Conley. Hunter with the rebound.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Pass to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. And Gobert with the stuff.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Bogdanovic with it. 1:51 left in the fourth. And here's Hunter from the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's foul number 2 for him. There's a minute 34 left in the final quarter. Collins comes with a double. Pass to Bogdanovic. Here's O'Neal. Clock at 6. To the middle. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 6th assist of the night.
This can make it so much easier easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Bogdanovich. No good. A bit long that time.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Jazz.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Donovan Mitchell.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
From deep, Conley, and the three-pointer goes. And the Jazz lead by 11.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
That free throw no good.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs.
And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for two. The first free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
He does not get the second one. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie.
Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter and it's small forward. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Robinson on the wing. A shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. For three, Hunter. Rebound by the Heat. And Lowry puts up a deep three, kept alive. It doesn't go for him. Bogdanovich against Robinson. And Bogdanovich kicks to Capella. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Young with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. Here's Collins. It's Adebayo with the rebound. For Miami, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Butler, no good.
Oh, my God. They can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. In the corner, Collins with it. Young looking around. Stolen by Tucker.
And he was camped in just the right spot to swipe that pass away down low.
They grab their own miss. Feeds it to Butler. Tucker dishes to Butler. Good ball movement here by Miami. Adebayo kicks it to Tucker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Butler puts up a deep three. And again, it's the Heat missing. Collins finds Young. Capella trying to free himself up. The kick out to Young. Drains it from beyond the arc. Young's got 5 now.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Lowry from outside. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Bogdanovich with it. Out defended by Adebayo. Capella. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And Young comes over to help. Lowry has the open look. And the Heat, another three.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Young outside. Outside, Bogdanovich. With the shot, here's Capella. The kick out to Young. It's over Tucker. Outside Collins. Young finds Collins. Here's Capella. And finally they hit one. Capella's got his second basket of the night.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
Passes to Butler. He feeds it to Tucker. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Butler. And there's another one for the Heat.
This is one of Jimmy Butler's go-tos. He loves the jump shot from mid-range.
Young for three. Here's Capella. Young dishes to Bogdanovich. And it's off from three-point range. Miami's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. A nice shot by Tucker.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bogdanovich wide open. Hits the three-point bomb.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Here's Adebayo. Pass to Lowry. Plays it up and banks it in. Lowry's got 8 points.
Crafty play from Kyle Lowry in the paint, getting by the defense into his shot.
Tie game in Atlanta. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. So it's the Hawks now. The Heat knocking down the tray. Young, no good.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Good on the triple.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
And here's Young after Jimmy Butler made that last three-pointer. Young outside. The pass to Bogdanovich. Clock at 4. Young drives in. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. He's got 7.
Trae Young is such a natural scorer. I don't think the clock rattles him at all.
Robinson on the wing. Offensive rebound.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
The Hawks trail by 6. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Sinks the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got 6 points.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Here's Robinson. Here's Tucker. Puts the move on. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Assist goes to
Robinson's got 3 assists tonight.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Young kicks to Capella. Back to Young. Bogdanovich looking around. Off for the new shot clock.
See, that's a solid effort on the defensive glass. You need guys who are willing to work, willing to get their hands dirty inside.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Young after the Heat pick up 2. Offside Collins. Young passes to Capella. And Young kicks to Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player. But, man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
Outside Lowry. It's good from long range. And now a 10-point Heat lead.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And now, Adebayo pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
First team.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Now here's Williams. Pass to Gallinari. Shot to stop the run. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
1:06 left in the second quarter. He can't get it to go. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Oladipo against Williams. Down low. It's stolen by Morris. Here we go, one-on-one. Dedmon inside. Now Hero. Pocket 6. Oladipo against Gallinari. Some solid defense from Gallinari. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Herter, no good. Miami leading by 10. From outside the arc. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback. Dedmon's got his first points of the game.
And they've been working hard on the offensive glass here in the second, and it's paying dividends. They're getting a lot of second chance points.
Nobody near Williams. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And so that brings the first half to a close. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Kyle Lowry had a huge first quarter. He had 11 points and 1 steal. And that's a...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the 1. So that's the Hawks 5. Buries it from three-point range. And the Heat lead by 15.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Gallinari outside. Over in the corner, Williams. Back to Gallinari. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. But Trey, no good that time. Well, he'd go the other way with it. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Oladipo taking his time here. Pass to Dedmon. Over Gallinari. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Herter, no good. And Morris has got the ball here for the Miami Heat. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Strus passes to Morris. From past the arc, connects from three-point range.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Okongwu slams it in.
Nice timing on the pick and roll. Williams, a solid playmaker when asked to fill that role.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Hero from long range. The Hawks trail by 16. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
There's one place you can be sure to find Kevin Herter just about every day. And that's the film room. He studies the game in detail, trying to improve his own game and get insights into his opponents.
Yeah, there's just as much work you can do on the court as it is off the court. Kevin Huerter knows that, and he's embraced the film work and analysis that it takes to become a great player.
And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Strus. Shot clock at 5. Williams against Oladipo over Williams.
And the defense by Lou, using his experience and quickness to get in good position.
Reddish dishes to Gallinari. Over to the left wing. Reddish the pass to Gallinari. The shot nails the baby hook.
That's good planning and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. Passes it to Hero. Ball's knocked loose, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And Atlanta has possession. The Hawks trail by 14. The Hawks working the ball around. Gallinari outside. And here is Okongwu. Back to Gallinari. 46 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Now here is Lowry. 11 points in the game. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Count it. And the Heat lead by 16.
More and more comfortable facing up and knocking down jumpers. Bam Adebayo's game continues to grow.
Young with no one around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Young's got 10 points.
He is a scoring machine right now, but he needs more support from his teammates if they want to win this one.
Outside Robinson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Over Robinson. And the wing jumper offline. And so it's Miami in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Miami starting the 4th. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at center. Now Adebayo after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Lowry against Young. Lowry with the ball. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Lob pass to Capella. The shot missing.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks, trailing by 19. Young for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And Lowry puts up a deep three. The Heat rebound, knocked away, and stolen by Hunter. Young outside. The offensive rebound. It's stolen by Adebayo. Now Robinson. The dish now to Lowry. Now here is Robinson. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Lowry. Outside Robinson. This one for three.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better. Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
The open shot by Bogdanovich. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Relentless offensive efforts pays off for Bogdanovich, putting up points on the board.
Robinson left side. A three ball. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
For three, Hunter. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Lowry drawing the double team. Stolen by Collins. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Young uses the glass to finish the layup. That's 12 points for Trae Young.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Young against Lowry. Robinson passes to Adebayo.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Puts up a three. Atlanta with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. Goes up on the high post. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Bogdanovich has got 4 points in the quarter.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Heat.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Kyle Lowry.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
Here's Lowry after Clint Capella's bucket. Outside Robinson. Here's Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. Over to the wing. Lowry from outside. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
For 3.
And the Heat lead by 16.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Young passes to Bogdanovich. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This crowd. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
The talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And for Atlanta, in the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at small forward. And Capella gets it to go.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
And here's Paul. Outside Booker. Pass to Crowder. 5 on the clock. Outside for Booker. Three-pointer, no good. Outside Bogdanovich. Puts it up. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
And here's Booker. Back to Paul. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Crowder. It's Bridges on the wing. Paul passes to Crowder. Banked it in off the glass.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist. There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
Now here's Hunter. Oh, and he missed the J after tricking the D with a nifty pass fake. Bridges passes to Ayton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Capella.
This guy is such an intelligent basketball player who understands how to read defenses and make them react. Go to work, DeAndre Ayton.
And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
Here's Paul following the score by Atlanta. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Here's Ayton, guarded by Capella. Ayton passes to Crowder. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Young against Paul. Young, the pass to Hunter. And there's the drive. Now here's Capella. Back to Hunter. Pass to Capella. Over to the left wing. Lets it go. Oh, got a piece of it. Paul with a steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul of the game. The Suns trailing. Now Paul. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Jacks up a 3. And he buries his first look.
Well, over the years, Chris Paul has been such an efficient three-point shooter. He stretches the floor. You've got to honor his ability to shoot it with range.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Inside. Puts the move on. It's tipped. And the Suns pushing it up now. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Now here's Young. Collins outside. To the inside. Stolen by Ayton. Booker attacking. Here's a three from Paul. Rebound Atlanta.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Collins inside. He's against Ayton. Pass to Young. Atlanta again missing. The Suns have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Here's Crowder. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Capella, pass to Hunter. From the arc. It's not going to go for him. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Now Ayton, guarded by Capella. Bridges outside. The three is up. The shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. They grab their own miss. Collins passes to Young. Off target on the 15-footer.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Collins outside. The three. And Booker pulls it down. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Ayton. Paul finds Ayton. Up in time. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Tie game in Atlanta. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. To the paint. Here's Capella. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Paul passes to Booker. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Hawks leading. Left side, Bogdanovich. To the wing on the left. The three is up. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Bridges. No good that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And now the Hawks on the break. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
And the defense really has no chance when Young gets in space. He's just too skilled.
Outside for Booker. Pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. Ayton with it. Guarded by Capella. Here's Booker. 5 to shoot. Bridges passes to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Paul against Young. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Outside Bogdanovich. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
Now here's McGee. Here's Payne. And it's Phoenix with another.
They hit a low percentage of their shots in the first quarter. They just came out flat. But give them credit. They ramped it up, and they're winning this game.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Pass to Jang. Back to Williams. Down low. McGee with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. And Kaminsky gets it to go on the assist by Payne. And it's a 4-point Phoenix lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Now here's Williams. Shot to win the cold streak. Ooh, McGee with the block. From deep, Johnson. McGee in the post. It's against Jang. A nice shot by McGee.
I just love the ball movement.
Williams on the wing, defended by Payne. Williams misses.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here. Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
There's the foul to try to stop the break, but that'll be a clear path foul. They'll get a free throw and possession here. Atlanta calls timeout. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
He's off on the second.
Well, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Atlanta calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotation, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
27 seconds left in the second. To the wing, right side. Inside. Kaminsky outside. No good on the triple. Williams into the lane. Can't hit from in close.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground. And that's...
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. JaVale McGee has played really well.
He's making his mark in more ways than the box score indicates. I know that much.
There's no doubt. And he's affected the game in any number of ways, and he's definitely important to the success of this team.
And so in the game for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position, filling out the middle. Now here's Williams. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Crowder, the pass to Booker. For three. Paul for three. Looking at the modern game, Graham, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing. The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Ball finds Crowder. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
3 on the clock. Here's Paul. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard. He could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Here's Herter. Nails it from 3. Herter's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Over the course of his career, Lou Williams has really improved as a passer. That is nicely done.
Pass to Johnson from deep. Knocks down the triple.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Now here's Herter. Williams into the lane. Soft touch off the glass. Williams has gotten his first basket of the night.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Pass to McGee. And here's Kaminsky. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Kaminsky. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Bogdanovich against Booker. Collins passes to Young. Drives to the hoop. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
It's Booker on the wing. Paul against Young. Paul passes to Ayton. 6 to shoot. Puts it up from the high post. Offensive rebound. That shot missing. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Bogdanovich into the lane. Oh, he muscles it. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Outside Young. And the Hawks with another 3.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
Here's a 3 from Paul. The shot no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
Young, the pass to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Bogdanovich against Booker. Pass to Ayton. Stolen by Capella. Collins outside. Now Hunter. Outside Bogdanovich. 32 seconds left to play in the third. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Mikal Bridges.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And so Bogdanovich nails them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Paul against Young. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Ayton. And And Ayton with the stuff.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Paul against Young. Outside Paul. Here's Crowder. It's off. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Suns ahead, leading by 6. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Here's Young. And he converts the layup.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Paul passes to Booker. Pass to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Gets it to go from the corner.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Here's Young. Now here's Bogdanovich. Crowder grabs the miss.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul. The Suns leading. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Back to Paul. Lets it go from deep.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Young, and that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
Paul passes to Booker. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
Bogdanovich from long range. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Paul finds Booker. The kick out to Paul. Offline with a 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Collins against Bridges. Collins, a good look. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. And now it's just a 2-point Suns lead.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Bridges outside. Bogdanovich against Booker. Driving to the basket. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Booker. And a miss there on the triple. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Bogdanovich from long range to tie it up. Young with the bucket. Getting it done inside. Young's got 6 here in the quarter.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Paul against Young. Paul drives in. Uses the glass on the layup.
Chris Paul is no stranger to delivering in the big moments. Go ahead, CP3.
Outside Young. Driving in. He's off on that one. Paul with some nice D for Phoenix. They've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Outside Booker. Pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And now the Hawks on the break. Bogdanovich on the wing. Booker against Young. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances.
Paul against Young. Here's Ayton. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. And the Suns lead by 2.
But DeAndre Ayton is engaged, he's focused, and he delivers a clutch bucket.
Here's Young with the drive, and it's in. And tie game! Huge basket right there. Paul with it. Outside Booker, back to Paul. Pass to Booker. To the middle. Here's Crowder. Here's Ayton. Shoots over Capella. No good from 11 feet. Bogdanovich against Paul. To take the lead. It's hauled in by the Suns. Stolen by Capella. Out to the wing. Outside Bogdanovich. Can't knock in the three. Paul against Bogdanovich. To the paint. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Oh, had a chance to win it right there. Couldn't get it to fall. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. And it's the Hawks to start out. No shortage of excitement here as we're officially underway at overtime. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds in the game. And he's going for the lob.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Lets the 3 fly. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 8 now. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Driving inside. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
The quicks off Trae Young. He gets to the rim at will. Better come with help side defense.
Young against Paul. Pass to Crowder. Back to Booker. Now here's Ayton. Collins defending. 4 on the clock. Ayton passes to Booker. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Does it seem to you guys that this guy, nothing faces him? Booker treats every moment like every other moment. No matter how big, no matter how small.
McGee, he's checked in for Crowder. Paul against Young. Here he goes. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
Trust Young to put the offense on his back. He loves showing up and doing big numbers for his team.
And here's Paul. Pass to McGee. Outside Paul. No luck on that one. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Left side Bogdanovich. Here's Collins. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. The Suns have gone only 1 for 4 in OT so far. Here's Booker. Capella with a block. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Knocks down the long J.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Young against Paul. Outside Young. 6 on the shot clock.
Second foul, Chris Paul. And that's his third. Team second.
And so far, Collins has been a pleasant surprise. A mobile, quick-thinking big man with enticing potential.
And so it's Atlanta with it.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
Paul for 3. So this one belongs to the Hawks. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do.
Thank you. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the three, the small forward. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the three spot. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
6 to shoot. For three, Mitchell.
Bogdanovich pretty good at making some things tough for his man. Very active on the defensive end.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Mitchell in the corner. O'Neal high post. Capella's there. Conley with the three. A three-pointer is right on target.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Collins. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Mitchell, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
Utah shooting their first free throw of the night. Free throw drops for Mitchell. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
The pass to Hunter, fires from the corner. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And this guy is no stranger to the highlight reel. Mitchell never misses a chance to elevate.
To the inside. Bogdanovich, no luck. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Shot from the wing. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Collins. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Young drives in. Basket good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Passes it to O'Neal. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And again, it's Utah.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Here's Young. And the shot no good, a bit short.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Conley against Collins. Conley's shot is off.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Young from outside. Again, Young missing.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a break.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present. But standing 6'1", Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Here's Gobert. No points in the game yet for him. Outside Conley. They double team Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. Drops in the layup for two.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
To the paint. Here's Capella. Poked away. Mitchell with it, and Young picks him up defensively. On up the court, and stolen by Hunter. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And he's good on the three ball.
Trying to improve every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
Young against Conley. Mitchell passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Inside. Gobert pulls it in. Mitchell right side. And so it's Utah in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
On the court for Atlanta. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5. Pass to Mitchell. The dish to Gobert. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Now Young. Driving to the basket. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And with that, the Utah lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Young. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Mitchell right side over Bogdanovich. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Gobert dishes to Bogdanovich. And Capella over to help. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Atlanta with the rebound. Bogdanovich with it. Now defended by Gobert. Hunter. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Hunter's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Hawks. Pass to Mitchell. Takes it inside. O'Neal kicks to Conley. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible, and what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
And in just his second season, Trae Young made his first All-Star game in 2020. An amazing accomplishment. He finished second in assists, fourth in points per game, and is starting to cement himself as an elite offensive talent.
O'Neal gets to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Over Young. Conley's shot is off.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't seem too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Down low, here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
And an intentional foul right there. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Williams gets the bucket.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Clarkson passes to Oni. On the wing, Ingle. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now the pass to Reddish. Back to Herter. Shoots. Offensive rebound.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Jazz leading by 10. 40 seconds left now here in the second. Clarkson surveying the floor. He kicks to Ingles. Just 5 to shoot. He dishes it to Whiteside. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Whiteside's got his first bucket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Clarkson with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Can't get it to fall. And so it's the Utah Jazz. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. From the get-go, it was Utah that came out strong. Their mission to dominate early. And that does it for our half.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Now, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Jordan Clarkson. Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Oni in at the point. Clarkson finds Ingles. To the inside. It's stolen by Reddish. And here we go. All sorts of time. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Lou Williams. Here's Oni. He's guarded by Williams. Gay with no one around on the money from 12 feet away.
Adept at converting at the mid-range. Rudy Gay, when he gets room to shoot, he's not going to think about it 2 times.
Gallinari outside. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And Gallinari throws it down.
He's so dangerous as a scorer. Lou Williams can recognize when there's openings. This time it was a teammate.
The drive by Clarkson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 8.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Gallinari inside the three-point line. Again, the Hawks score.
I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
Back to Whiteside. Gay outside. On the wing, Ingles. Here's Whiteside. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
It's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Clarkson with the ball. Now guarded by Gallinari. Clarkson outside. Dishes it to Whiteside. Let's go. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Atlanta ball.
The Hawks trail by 6. Now here's Williams. He's got 6. Over in the corner, Reddish. Here's Herter. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
And you have to love how eager Kevin Herter is to make an impact for his team.
Well, the roles that he plays, GA, are quite special. I mean, he is a good shooter, but last year we saw a lot of growth in his playmaking ability. He's able to stay on the floor and defend guys at his position. So he has a great IQ on that end of the floor, and his game continues to grow.
Outside Williams with the drive. Yep, that one goes in there. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, you deserve that kind of treatment if you're going to get up when Lou Williams like that. Terrific at getting to the rack.
Here's Clarkson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Clarkson's got his second basket of the game.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Williams attacking. Trying to get open is Jang. And with that, the Utah lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Lou Williams.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Clarkson outside. Passes it to Oni. The wide open look here for Ingles. Off target with his three.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And Williams, here we go. Feeds to Jang. Back to Williams. Another miss by Williams. Jazz leading by 6. Gay with it, and it's Reddish picking him up. Gay passes to Oni. He's looking for Williams and finds him. And here's Reddish. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Gorgie Jang is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
Seven seconds left in the third quarter. Now Conley over Young. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Utah with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Utah leading. On the court right now for the Hawks. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Here's Gobert. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
Pass to Gobert. Kicks it to O'Neal. Conley with it. He feeds it to Gobert.
And if he gets looks, that plainly Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've got.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Driving in. Gobert with the block. Kicks it out to Collins. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So it's Utah now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Conley the pass to Mitchell. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. 10 points for Rudy Gobert.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
And finished off by Collins.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Conley with the 3. O'Neal kicks to Conley. Launches it. O'Neal with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Conley's shot is off.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Bogdanovich finds Capella. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Well, he's got a paint stroke. That one almost dropped.
That's his second personal foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And stolen by Hunter.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. Elbow shot is on the way. And it's Mitchell missing. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks.
2 minutes remaining.
A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Bogdanovich inside. Guarded by O'Neal.
The poise of the young player Bogdanovich. That's huge.
Conley against Young. Conley kicks to Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Kicks it out to Collins. And they recover it. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's the 3. A rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Conley against Hunter. Conley dishes to Mitchell. And Utah another 3.
Big-time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
Pass to Hunter. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. 51 seconds left in the fourth. Shot clock at 5. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Good. And now they trail by just 4. This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. And here's Conley outside. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Young against Mitchell. O'Neal kicks to Conley. And so it's Utah with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The brilliant blue water. And let's...
Thank you, Kevin.
Now he's honest, that's for sure. D.A., thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Heat. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. Traps in the tray. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that three ball, Kevin.
Here's Lowry. After the basket by Bogdanovich. Robinson kicks to Lowry. There's the triple. They get it back. Adebayo on the follow.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. It's a three-point game. And he can't bank that one in. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far.
And you look at the size of Bam Adebayo. Rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much GA does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? The DHOs or dribbling up from the post to make plays or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill.
Here's Bogdanovich. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Bogdanovich with it. Robinson picks him up. Bogdanovich against Butler. Out to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time.
Trae Young.
That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Lowry with the ball. Outside Robinson. Kicks it to Butler. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. The Hawks leading. Young outside. Pass to Capella. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Young trying to break free. The Hawks again can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Count it. Good.
Just do your work. Try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Miami. They trail by 3. 1:44 left to play in the first. Robinson on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. Again, the miss by the Heat. Shoots. Shot's good from Young.
All about getting into a rhythm as a shooter. When Trae Young finds his, he's pretty fine at taking those shots.
Passes it to Butler. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, pretty good show of strength there by Jimmy Butler, able to convert even after the hit.
The Heat shooting their first free throw tonight.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. And they're pushing it up.
Hawks foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
That's his first personal foul. Third team
First free
foul.
throw is good.
Now at the line, P.J.
And it's tied up with that one. The Hawks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Lowry against Young. Over Lowry. And that one comes up a bit short.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Young. Heat knocking down the tray. To the middle. Pass to Hunter. Kicks to Young. And they get it. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
You hit a 3 on Young, you can expect him to come right back at you.
Outside Lowry. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. It's all tied in Miami. And don't go away. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
You don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
On the court for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. Young's shot is off.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Now, here is Lowry. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And those reflexes never let Lowry down. He was primed for that shot.
Here's Bogdanovich. It's a 5-point game. Hunter kicks to Collins. Young up top. Now recovering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Young's shot is off. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Well, they're passing to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler. That time you leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
Young with no one around. Bangs home the trifecta. Young's got 8.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Lowry against Young. The pass to Butler. Inside. Tucker can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 4. And here's Collins from outside. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season. So I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
Now Butler. Following the three-point attempt by Lou Williams. He gets that one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a ring grab.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Williams. And Cheng kicks to Reddish. Pass to Herter. Back to Williams. The Hawks working the ball around. And there's the rebound by Dedmon.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too close, but that one, I thought he laid straight up and in.
And here's Miami. They're on a 12-3 run.
And it's always great to see Gallo play that kind of defense, stepping up to the challenge.
Oladipo dishes to Morris. And that one is good. Morris has got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Herter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Over Dedmon. And the shot is long. The Heat leading by 11. Here's Strus, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but, Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
And here's Oladipo. Hero on the wing, beyond the arc. Reddish grabs the rebound. The Hawks trail by 12. Williams attacking. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
Passes it to Hero. Back to Oladipo. Morris outside. Here's Hero. Here's Dedmon. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Reddish. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Reddish has got it back down to within single digits for Atlanta. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Hero. It's tipped. To Oladipo. Hero on the wing. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Heat lead by 10.
And Hero early on in his career finds himself in these big-time moments.
Good work there as it goes. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. The period wrapped up with the teams on... And...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Victor Oladipo is out there with Hero. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Reddish. Defense right on him. Gallinari wide open. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, the defense has to close out on Gallinari. He's shooting the 3. That's where he's dangerous.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
Jang against Oladipo. Dedmon inside. There's the pass to Strus. Oladipo with the bounce pass. And the layup falls.
Good job by Victor on that one, scoring despite getting whacked. I love how he maintained his balance on that shot.
Williams passes to Jang. Now, here is Gallinari. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Oladipo against Williams. Back to Hero. From deep, Gallinari. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the 3s in time.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Give them a hand, fans.
And so here is Miami. 3-point lead. Pass to Adebayo. It's Butler that time on the assist by Adebayo. And that's now 9 points for Butler.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Heat leading by 5. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
To the inside. Here's Gallinari, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Lowry against Williams. Outside Lowry. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. And the 3-ball is good. Lowry's got 9.
You know, there was a time when 3-point shooting was a liability for Lowry. But the guy has put in the time, and now he is a solid option from deep.
Gallinari kicks to Williams. Back to Gallinari. It's hauled in by the Heat. 1:11 left in the 3rd. Lowry from outside. It's rebounded by Herter.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Out to Gallinari. Shoots over Tucker. That's Gallinari again missing. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 8-point game. Passes to Adebayo. There's 25 seconds left here in the third quarter. The Hawks trail by 8. Pass to Herter. "17-foot shot on the way." Good on the jump shot. Herter's got his first points of the night.
Well, Herter's going to make you pay if you give him that much room.
Robinson for 3, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Atlanta's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court for Atlanta, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Here's Butler. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That's on DeAndre Hunter. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Guys, how about all the second chance points they've been able to convert throughout the game?
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've got.
That one goes in. Capella's got his first bucket in this one.
And that's where Capella's so dangerous. He slips off those screens and is such a big target to finish.
Young against Lowry. And the pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. 6 to shoot. And he makes good on the layup. And the Heat lead by 9.
And try and name a 6-footer who likes to operate inside more than Lowry. He is a beast.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. For the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Butler against Hunter. Count that bucket.
And potentially the switch is flipped here for Jimmy Butler to take over and dominate in this one.
Bogdanovich finds Hunter. Outside Collins. Pass to Young. Takes the turnaround Jay. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Lowry. The Heat leading by 8. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Young against Lowry. Outside Butler. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. 6 on the shot clock. Lowry passes to Robinson. Miami needs to get a shot off. No good with the triple. The Hawks trail by 8. Hunter with it. Lowry picks him up. Young, right side, takes a 3. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Lowry against Young. Outside Robinson. Good ball movement here by Miami. Tucker the pass to Adebayo. And now here comes Collins in the break. Misses off the right iron. The Heat leading by 8. Feeds it to Butler. Hangs in the air. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. 18 points for Jimmy Butler.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Here's Collins. He's off on that one. And Miami the other way now. They've led by as many as 14 points. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Here's Butler, and Robinson wide open. He shoots. Sinks the triple. And the Heat lead by 13.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Young. Can they get it? The Hawks again can't hit.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Now Adebayo. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
Heat ball.
.36 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Lowry puts up a deep three.
Like the defensive effort from Young there. He gave it all and was rewarded with the miss.
Hunter, no one around him. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And Lowry puts up a deep three. Can't connect from long distance. Collins passes to Young. On deep. Off target with that shot. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And you can...
Thanks so much, Brian.
Well, it's tough for defenses to stop Allen. Thanks for that. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. And for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And these are two young teams, rare for youth to be served in this league. But Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, partner.
Well, B.A., you know, I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
Now here's Young. To the inside. And there's Capella. That one's good. On the assist from Young.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
Beyond the arc. Ayton, no good. On offense, here are the Hawks. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. Young against Crowder. The 3. Young can't hit. Crowder finds Booker. Back to Crowder. It's Booker on the wing. And the layup is good off the glass.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker on the interior. It matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
Outside Bogdanovich. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Young against Paul. Pass to Booker. Fires for 3. Collins with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 2010 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with this hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Paul with a steal. Crowder against Collins. Crowder inside. And it's blocked by Collins.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
There's Young with the three. Drains the triple.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Crowder with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Here's Booker. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter.
Remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Bogdanovich from long range, and they get it back. Here's Capella. Left side Young. Clock at 6, and it's going to be a 3-second call. The Suns have gone just 1 of 6 to begin the game. Outside Paul. Pass to Aiden. Paul's got space. Rebound Atlanta.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Young. Hunter passes to Collins. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Bogdanovich against Booker. Here's Paul. Capella with a block. Tipped. Bogdanovich from long range. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Inside. Stolen by Collins. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Young. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Give credit to Young's tenacity from the interior. Getting the D's attention right there.
And both free throws good for Young.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Count it.
Oh, he loves this. Just blows past defenders, takes it strong to the rack.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Young against Paul. Here's Capella. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Capella hits them both. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Paul for 3. The offensive rebound. Booker, good.
Well, that's simply a case where Devin Booker outworks the opposition and gets a second chance opportunity. Nicely done.
And here's Young. Here's Bogdanovich. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And that does it for the first quarter. The Hawks on top. Up. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
On the court for the Hawks. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
For 3, Booker. The shot off that time. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. Stolen by Bridges. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Now Young. He has 7. And we played through the first minute here in the second. And it's Capella with the jam.
And when the time is right, Capella can get up there. Great job rising up for the bucket.
Paul passes to Aiden. Back to Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. Over Hunter. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Young from long range. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Aiden passes to Bridges. Capella with a block. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Young.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
For 3, Booker. Phoenix no good that time either. Oh, deflected. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Outside Hunter. From deep. The rebound by Bridges.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Now here's Payne. It's McGee, high post. Trying to get back on track. Gallinari pulls it in. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Herder with it, and it's Payne picking him up to the paint. Right side Herder. Williams in the post. No good with a layup.
2 minutes remaining.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Down low. Here's McGee. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Pass to Herder. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Doris, you know a thing or two about dropping dimes from your college playing days. I've seen it. So in your opinion, who's the best passer in the league today?
Boy, this is not an easy answer, B.A. Chris Paul is going to go in the Hall of Fame as a point guard, and he manned that position, and for a good decade, he was one of the best in the business. But if I were saying best ever and best right now, it's hard for me to go away from LeBron James. His vision, his creativity, his ability to make the game easy for his teammates, I'd say LeBron James.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting around 41%. Outside, Williams. The shot from the low post is good. Williams has got his first 2 points.
A small frame, but big game. Lou Williams in the paint.
Here's Shamet. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Outside Gallinari. 46 seconds left to play in the first half. Shot clock at 5. Oh, McGee with the block. They retain possession. Williams misses.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Payne finds Kaminsky. Back to Payne. Over Williams. The shot by Payne, no good.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Williams. He's off on the layup. Outside Payne. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Gallinari using his length right there. Nicely done on the block shot.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Atlanta had no problems getting going. Some major league offense and defense. And that'll
hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
We've got Campaign, JaVale McGee out there with Frank Kaminsky. And then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Johnson in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. Now, here's Williams. Back to Herder. There's the three. It's hauled in by the Suns. McGee's got 4 rebounds now. Three-pointer. He buries it from 3. Shamet's got 6.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Williams passes to Gallinari. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Well, some contact there on the shot, but Danilo Gallinari, much improved upper body strength, maintains his focus. Nicely done.
Here's Shamet. Kaminsky. Great positioning on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Williams with it. Pass to Gallinari. Launches it. Fires in the triple. He's got 5.
You do not want to let Danilo Gallinari get his feet set. This guy is elite as a shooter.
Payne, the pass to Johnson. Back to Payne. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
Here's Jang. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Nice move. The shot won't fall. Now the Suns take it the other way. To the middle. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. It's Herder on the wing. Outside Gallinari. This one for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
What a pure shooting motion for Danilo Gallinari, and at 6'10", that's special.
Booker, the pass to Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Outside, Williams. The three-pointer off the mark. The Suns trailing. Booker, the pass to Payne. Three-pointer off the mark.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Williams against Booker.
2 minutes remaining.
Williams in the post. The Suns clear it.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
For 3, Booker. It's hauled in by Reddish. The Hawks have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. And Gallinari throws it down.
Boy, you have to love when Gallinari runs the floor, and nicely done to reward him with the finish.
Pass to Crowder. Outside Booker. The 3 ball. Phoenix no good that time either.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
The Suns making a switch here. Paul's checked in. Now here's Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Bogdanovich down low. Is covered by Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. They get it back. Ayton out to Bridges. Pass to Crowder. Back to Bridges. Over Hunter. And he lobs it up to the rim.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Outside Young. 34 seconds left in the third. Here's Capella. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Paul with it. Picked up by Collins. The kick out to Paul. That three's off the mark.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Hunter finds Bogdanovich. From outside, off the mark. Outside Booker. Danilo Gallinari has been on display for Atlanta. He put together 10 points. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the floor for Atlanta. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position. The kick out to Young. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. It doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. It's stolen by Hunter. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And he lobs it up. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Paul for 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 8 now to the left wing. Here's Young. That one falls.
Trey Young.
And the Hawks lead by 14.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Fires the 3. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds in the game. And a deep 3 from Young. No good with the triple.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. And that one's long. For Phoenix, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Out to the right wing. Paul for 3. Buries it from 3.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Ayton against Young. Capella in the high post. Back to Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Paul for 3. And the Suns get another 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Young against Paul. Young misses.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Crowder outside. Outside Paul. Bridges against Capella. Bridges passes to Crowder. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Ayton against Young. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
Pulls it. Paul can't get it to go. The Hawks have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Bogdanovich from long range. And they recover it. Capella, the pass to Collins. And here's Hunter. Young from long range. He's off on that one. Nice D from Paul. Pass to Bridges. Excellent D there from Capella. And Booker puts up a deep 3. Good on the shot, and that changed the lead to single digits.
How about that? Impressive range from Devin Booker. Tremendous touch.
Young against Aiden. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. And Aiden pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. Here's a 3 from Paul. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
That one on Capella.
I am very confident that Chris Paul is a future Hall of Famer. Not only accomplished between the lines for well over a decade, both offensively and defensively, but years and years of service for the good of the game.
There's Young with the 3. Outside Bogdanovich. Down low. Here's Capella. Soft touch off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 8.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Oh, the heave from beyond half court is off target.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Young way outside. So this one belongs to the Hawks. It ends up being a fairly easy road.